Good viewers around the world, welcome once again to my note reviews. What caused the Armenian Genocide? Between 1915 and 1923, approximately 3.5 million people lost their lives in a devastating cleansing fashion. All this caused by the collapse of the Ottoman Empire and the fear of the rise of the Armenians in eastern Turkey. But not only the Armenians were blatantly killed on sight, but the Greeks and the Assyrians as well. All this were in command of the Mr. Talat Pasha, who is part of the three Pashas. One of the greatest acts they've done is kidnapping 250 Armenian intellectuals, basically people that had the brains behind the Armenian people, and bringing them somewhere in the western part of the Ottoman Empire and torturing them and even eventually killing them. The rest of the people were deported to the concentration camp Deir ez-Zor, which is located in Syria. From there, the tyranny began, killing not only men but women and children as well. No lives were spared. This is a complete massacre. Beheading, cut down by machetes, burned alive. Really sickening. This went out for a period of 8 years. It's also to note that Greeks and Assyrians were also slaughtered in those concentration camps. Approximately 450,000 Greeks were killed and 300,000 Assyrians were slaughtered. What makes the Armenian Genocide different from the Holocaust? Unlike the Holocaust, the German government and across the world will recognize the genocide, and from there apologies were made, memorials were erected, and so forth. But for the Armenian Genocide, many countries around the world recognize it. However, the modern day Ottoman Empire, which is Turkey, do not recognize the Armenian Genocide. To some extent, are trying to pretend it never happened. In some cases, when some Turkish citizens agree to acknowledge the genocide, they'll be killed by their own government. So this is really like a tyranny that they're trying to hide. Obviously, the proof is in the pudding. The event did happen, but being unrecognized of their faults of their past is really detrimental. It's really kind of sad in this day and age, which creates a spiritual side effect. Denying gives absolutely no closure. We need to accept and acknowledge the fault that we've done in the past. But for the Armenians of today, they are still waiting that acknowledgement. I appreciate you viewers taking your time watching this video. Like I always say, stay put, take notes, and move on to the next chapter.